Welcome back to One Piece Anime Review, episode 193. This will be the newest episode of the anime, which is known as Raid, Oden and a 9 Red Scabbard. And the newest chapter of the manga. Yeah, chapter 1011. Yeah. That's quite something, though, that we have that many chapters. Anyways, this episode finished up adapting chapter 969. Yes, it adapts pretty much the pages 12 to 17 of the chapter, and it adapts pages 12 through 8 of, not 12, 2 through 8 of chapter 970, which, wow, they're actually getting to 970 with this episode, even though they finally finished something. They probably should adapt last week's episode. Mostly, this one starts out quite interestingly by seeing Gecko Moria. Yes, Gecko Moria pops up in this flashback. And when you see him, like, wait, that's Gecko Moria? Really? This was from before he got his big humongous gut he's got. Because if you've seen present day, Gecko Moria is overweight, like massively overweight. Yeah, he's just he's a big chubby guy. Yeah, here he's slim, he's got himself a six-pack, and he's faced off against Kaido in a big brawl between him and I mean, here's the thing. Now, it is mentioned, though, that this crew here, the Gecko Pirates, were Gecko Moria's previous pirate crew he had before he had his recent one he had. Though technically, you can kind of count this as his second appearance in this arc, though it's chronologically before the present day stuff. Yep. After the brawl, we come straight back to Wano. Yep, where Oden is simply still doing his dancing. His kids love it, and everyone treats him like a fool. And apparently by a certain point in the episode, like a little over halfway through, it's about 15 minutes into this thing, it's revealed that he's been doing this for every day for 5 years. 5 years he's been doing this. Going out, making a fool of himself, dancing, like mostly naked, though he's got a leotard on. Yeah, doing this every day. For a little money. It looks like he likes it. And it turns out, no. And then he meets up with the Shogun. Apparently it's been 5 years. It's like, you gonna build a ship? It's like, yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, basically Oshiri lied to him, beat the crap, and he proceeds to beat the crap out of him, and proceeds to say, oh yeah, I'm going to use your land to build a weapons factory. Yes, a weapons factory. And, well, he mentions also that the boss, Hiro, the flower boss, has been captured and handed off to Kaido. Also, Orochi's men has massacred Orochi's subordinates and his wife. Yes, they killed his wife. Because apparently he wanted Yakuza to be a subordinate. For some reason. It's not really explained why. Probably because he wants some criminal backing here. So, pretty much like Oden, and of course, oh yeah, he mentions his kids, which, that's a no-no. He should never mention his kids, how much he hates this guy. Yes, and it turns out that Oden had been suffering for 5 years. He only did this so he wouldn't harm them. And also at the time, Kaido and Orochi didn't have many subordinates. Now they have multiple ones. So Oden simply gets rid of the clothing he's wearing for a while, where it's full of patches. Yeah, he got rid of that. Got nice, clean clothes. Him and his subordinates decided to go out and take on Kaido himself. But what about his family? Well, he contacts Yosuke via letter, tells him to protect his family, which he does. Basically, brings him and his retainers straight to Oden's house. Oden's plan is simply this: go to Kaido's island and chop off his head, rather than spend the night drinking. That's simple what he wants to do. So him and the Scabbard just walk across the countryside. And then they come across this forest area at this cliff, and they see in the forest that not trees, just trees here. We see a bunch of goons. animal pirates. And Kaido's here too, in his dragon form. Just cuz. Oh yeah, it's revealed that Kaido actually lied 5 years prior to to this particular point, that he wasn't going to harm anybody. So then, of course, Oden and his men proceed to blast their way right through Oden's men. Kaido's men. Though here's something quite interesting though. When they slice them up, they don't see much blood here. Surprisingly, manga is like really quick. They do change it where when they defeat them, they turn into sakura petals. Yes, they turn into sakura petals. Which I'm like, wow, that's an interesting visual thing. Yep, and everybody's shocked to see how strong they are. They thought it'd be weak because all Oda's been doing is dancing for 5 years. So the episode ends basically look like that. Well, with everybody basically just blasting their way right through. Now we're getting toward pretty much the end of the flashback stuff. Yes, from what I can tell by the episode titles, there was exactly 2 more left. And that's it. Yep, that'd be pretty much it for flashback stuff, and finally back to present day. Now moving on to news chapter 1011. First up, we have this wonderful 2-page spread cover image, when it comes up here, of the Straw Hats eating sweets. Yep, that's the cover. It's a great coverage. I gotta praise Oden for this. It's actually really damn good. Yep. Chapter starts out with Captain Kid and Killer taking on fricking. Well, it looks like they're taking on somebody, but we'll admit exactly what. We have Big Mom basically saying, "Show me your power, Hera." So she named this cloud after the queen of the Greek gods. Back up. Looks like Kaido looks like he's been beaten up, but not defeated just yet. And of course, well, Kaido basically was like, "Yeah, I'm getting out. Basically, to my fight." Luffy, of course, kicks him. Of course, he goes, "Looks like he flies. Looks like some energy right off." Oh, and by the way, who Captain Kid and Killer been fighting? Well, they were fighting. Look like they're fighting Big Mom, but nope. They're actually fighting Basil Hawkins. Yep, Basil Hawkins. And he goes with Scarecrow mode. First time in quite a while he's done this. And then we see Otama basically charging through. Yep. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get off, you big lizard. And she tells her, "Hang in there. We're almost there. If we reach the stage opening, I can command all the enemy fighters. The horse lead to help feed melt dumplings too. If they join our side, our job is done here. As long as I help out, I don't care what happens to me. Just get to the stage. Don't protect us, Tama. Yeah, me and the old guy here protect you." And then, of course, Usopp Chips is like, "What are you talking about? Well, I'm only 19," which is true. Well, probably from Otama's perspective, he probably thinks that. Well, Usopp might be old. Truth is, Brook is the oldest person in the crew, not Usopp. So scary. And of course, there's some fireworks display. I think it's oh yeah, it's Usopp on, I think it's page 1, battling him. And of course, Big Mom basically comes out. Yeah, she comes back on the island. And of course, Nami, of course, is shocked to see her. Usopp's like, what? Usopp's never met Big Mom, because when Luffy fought Big Mom, he was here the whole time. And then she's like, "It's you, the cat burglar and the one with the long nose. You're strong, Chris." And then, hi, Oden. And then Big Mom is like, "Oh, why is so Otama? What are you doing? So change your place." And I think it's Zeus like saying, "Uh-oh," she goes, "so no mother mode now that comes little kids. I was worried about you, Oden. You just up and left Udon all of a sudden." Wait, what? Otama, what are you, friends with her? Thanks, everyone. With my memory was lost, Otama. So you married her? Think that's great. Oh yeah, I never forgot how busybody Usuru town let me in. Never forget. He said, "Oh, that Osper town isn't anymore." It's not? people there lied. They said they all the food and gave the samurai the big night before the raid. So Kaido's followers burned it to the ground. And Big Mom was like, what? I'm sorry, Len, they have. And Big Mom was like, Kaido's followers did that to the town that was so nice to me. Oh, come here, dance, man. Get out of the way. And I think it's Pedro was like, oh, Big Mom, every time, let me get past you. Run, you done for. There's still a code of honor, you clowns. It's like, did you know in this cruel world of pirates, there's still a code of honor? Yeah, and of course there was like shock to see Pedro get punched Big Mom. And Captain like, sounds like Big Mom's over there. Oh, Mama, she's still alive. Peh, peh. Uh-oh, it's Lady Uset. Oh, okay, that's quite funny. The fact that Page One's sister showed up here. That was hilarious. Yeah, great chapter. And it looks like, though, Big Mom is turning against Kaido. That's going to be interesting. Like, it's interesting, though, she basically knows about the Code of Honor for pirates. Yeah, burning down town basically is a no-no, apparently, for pirates. I know Luffy has never technically done it. Him and his crew never do that at all. Maybe some evil pirates do that, but apparently Big Mom decided like how greedy a person is. She actually has a code of honor that she values the code of honor that pirates have. Probably not burning out a whole town just for no reason at all. Yep. Absolute great chapter. I love these episodes of the anime. The chapter I give a 10 out of 10. It's a great chapter. It's something that basically Uta shows up. That is quite funny. Now, one thing I'm looking forward to in the anime, which I should come up pretty soon in the next several episodes, is the anime debut of Kaido's daughter Yamato. That's going to be interesting to see. Yep. So yeah, that's it for particular review. Stay tuned for my one more review I'm going to do today, unless of course, man, do a Comic Corner. Will be newest episode, Boruto. Yep. See you next video. Bye.